Alright, I am kind of doing this in selfie mode, so if it looks a little awkward, I do apologize. Anyways, this video is being made for my friend Matt Cave's son. I have heard that lately he has been having a bit of a bad time, and so I'm hoping that by doing this, I can cheer him up just a little bit. Anyways, he had expressed awe at the number of Spider-Man Funko Pops on my wall behind me during a stream at one point. And I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and make this right now. So, why don't we go ahead and get started? Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome. We're going to do a little tour of my Funko Pop collection. Now, I'm just Spider-Man Funko Pops. As you can see, I'm a little bit of a Spider fan. I've got a whole, I guess if you wanted to call it a shrine, I guess you could. But for the most part, it's just, you know, posters, action figures, knickknacks of all kinds, including, among other things, a whole bunch of Funko Pops. Now, I really haven't purchased any Spider-Man Funko Pops in quite some time, and really that's probably for the better at this point. I have probably spent way too much money on these things as it is, but as you can see, even though I have limited the scope of my Funko Pop collecting to just Spider-Man and kind of the characters that make up his world, you can see that there is still quite a bit to cover. There are a lot of Spider-Man Funko Pops that are extremely difficult or expensive to get a hold of. They tend to be on the rarer side, and trying to pursue those has been something that I've kind of wanted to do, but I have kind of decided that I don't really have the financial means for that kind of a pursuit. And as you can see, some of these are hiding behind some of my very cool Spider-Man drinking glasses. So this is a very, very quick kind of once-over tour. Hey, Ms. Marvel counts because as far as I'm concerned, in the comics, she is one of Spider-Man's friends. Alright, and then we've also got some over here as well. These are all, like, those boxes contain the actual Funko Pops. I don't, I often don't take them out. And I don't know if I got these two right here. And in case you're interested, I have a bunch of Spider-Man prose novels as well, including this one, The Darkest Hours by Jim Butcher, which, if there is anything cooler than Spider-Man, it's the Dresden Files by Jim Butcher, who is also a Spider-Man fan as well. But that is the very, very quick tour. That was probably at least 3 minutes of scrolling over things. And so I'm going to go into a couple of these, at least, in detail. So, first of all, I'll show you, I'll talk about this Spider-Man in the Christmas sweater right here. So Funko occasionally puts out a holiday-themed Marvel series. I think they do this every year. And Spider-Man, of course, is a big one. And so I myself have an ugly Spider-Man sweater. And so I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. Spider-Girl, this is Mayday Parker. She is Spider-Man's daughter, Peter and Mary Jane's daughter, from an alternate continuity, an alternate future where they actually had the courage to age Peter up and let him have a family, and it was great. So I love that character quite a bit. We've got Peter Parker from the Spider-Man game right there. That is actually from Far From Home. That's when Tom Holland's Peter Parker woke up in jail. And some drunk men gave him their soccer shirt. Let's see what else. I actually have a T-shirt patterned after that Peter Parker Funko Pop right there. We've got Miles Morales up top, so you don't have to just be Peter Parker. I mean, I've got Cindy Moon here, the incomparable Silk. We have got Cosmic Spider-Man, or I think they call him Captain Universe Spider-Man. I just call him Cosmic Spider-Man because, you know. And then we've got Spider-Man in a Santa hat way up there. That's another of those Christmas releases that they did. We have Miles in a makeshift Spider-Man costume. He wore that after Peter Parker's death in his universe. We have Spider-Man Noir. We have Gwenom. I love that one. And just quite a few here. This is Spider-Man. This is Peter Parker in the homemade suit from Spider-Man: Homecoming. And then we even have Otto Octavius as the superior octopus right here. I love any of these Funko Pops that have them hanging upside down. We've got one of Miles Morales right here. And then we've got possibly my favorite non-Peter Parker character, Kane Parker. I love that Scarlet Spider. He was Houston's Spider-Man. I don't know if you know, but I live in the city of Houston, Texas. We've got Gwen Stacy. We've got Spider-Man 2099. We've even got the doppelganger of Spider-Man's from Infinity War. And he's also a character in Spider-Man Maximum Carnage, which I'm currently trying to beat my head against a wall to complete. All right, we got a couple of favorites here, including the Bagman Spider-Man. That one's not very rare. I like the story behind that character. Octo Spidey, that one, I remember a girlfriend bought me that one. She just saw that I wanted it and got it for me. So that was very sweet of her. We're no longer together, but, you know, I'm keeping the Funko Pop. All right, over here, this shelf is basically the OG Sinister Six. This is Kraven, the Sandman, Mysterio, Dr. Octopus, my favorite Spider-Man villain, by the way, Electro, and the Vulture. These are the original Sinister Six. Here, I've got two different versions of J. Jonah Jameson. We got the comics version, that's newer, and then the Far From Home version that we see at the end of that movie is also here as well. As far as I know, those are the only two versions of the character that exist in Funko Pop form. We've got a comic book cover here, or at least a scene from a comic book cover of Venom trying to get Spider-Man. That's, I think, the right perspective for that cover. It's like Amazing Spider-Man number, I want to say like 310 or something like that. It's early 300s, I know that. This, I believe, is the first Funko Pop of Tom Holland's Spider-Man. It's from Captain America Civil War, and it is basically him and Hawkeye. So, and it also comes with like a keychain, I think, of Cap and Iron Man. So we've got the Spider-Mans pointing at each other meme recreated here. We've got a bunch of spider suits, including, let me see, we got the Mark II armor, the Mark I armor, the Arachne, the Hornet, and then I think over there that's Prodigy. Pardon me. Okay, we've got a Spider Hulk right here. We have got the Spider-Mobile, which in some continuities is a living car named Peter Parked Car. What else do we have? We have some of the Venomized. I think I just collected these earlier, and I don't know. Venomized Punisher has always been an interesting concept to me. Venomized Hulk, I'm told, is one of the most like, if it actually existed, would be one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel universe. Let's see, we've got more iterations of the wall crawler here, including what is this? Oh god, wrestling. Anyways, yeah, we've got wrestling mask theme for Spider-Man here. We've got a fusion called the Arachnite. I think it's Moon Knight and Spider-Man. We've got a Hot Topic riff on the original. We have Far From Home. We have a pose there. We have, whoops. We have another Miles. That one is from Into the Spider-Verse. I like that one. It was a gift from a friend. And then I managed to get my hands on the Tobey Maguire, Sam Raimi Spider-Man from No Way Home. Then finally, I got a couple of interesting pieces here. We got a Sinister Six. This is part of a set that includes the Sinister Six and Spider-Man. I got Spider-Man from that as well. Then I got the two versions of or MJ that existed in Funko Pops at the time. There is a third one that looks more like the traditional MJ from the comics. And I don't have her yet. And then over here we have Kamala Khan. Again, you know, spider friends, these three right here. So, and oh, and by the way, Iceman up there, he is a spider friend as well. I wish Funko would make a Firestar Funko Pop so that I could complete that particular set. And if you don't know what that means, well, just you know, just Google Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Not the little kids cartoon either. So anyways, that pretty much completes the tour. I'm sure there's a lot of other stuff here that you might have questions about. Some of it is just stuff that people have bought me. Some of it is just stuff that people have made for me. And all of it is near and dear to my... So that's going to end the tour here. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I made a video like this a few years ago, but it definitely needed an update, so I figured this was a good time to do it. And yeah, and in the meantime, personal message for Matt Cave's son. I understand that things may be a little rough for you right now, but I just want you to know that there are people out there that care about you, that care about your friends, care about your dad. Your dad is a really good friend of mine. And so I just want to say, you know, hold on. It gets better. The world is a good place. You just got to look for it sometimes. In the meantime, I'm going to get going. Take care. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day.